lesbian.
No, what's Jesker? What do we call him? What do we call him? What do we call him?
I'm changing it now. I'm changing his canon now. He's
Oh,
now
you don't
lesbian.
get to change. Snowman said it. Twink. He's our
Nah.
resident. Speaking of twinks, Lies of P Overture was announced.
Shit!
I was excited for this. I saw the. I was watching. And I saw that Neo Wiz pop up. I'm like, oh god. Oh, and so yeah, we're gonna watch this trailer here. I told Cynic, I'm like, don't watch it.
Yeah, I didn't watch it, so I
sat
around just like pacing all day.
Snowman still has not played it. Big coward.
Nah.
Jesker played it.
That's why
I've been playing different little games.
This reason right here, because you haven't played Lies of P. Lesbians will never be into you.
Well,
that's why life's been so hard. Your life gets better when you play Lies of P. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's true.
Except the P organ into your heart.
Yeah.
So, let's watch this.
Drawing boners with all my free time. You guys know this.
I mean, I'd have to try to jack off to that thing, right?
How can it be winter all of a sudden?
I'm sorry. You want to know the What a pleasure to meet a stalker worthy of the name. It's been far, far too long.
Oh, my forever friend. Help me to hold your hand and dance.
You're not the puppet I was expecting. Who are you?
She was looking for someone. Legendary. She stepped up only because no one else could. Too many stalkers were lost to that evil.
Oh shit.
Claw weapon.
I'll do whatever it takes.
Holy fuck.
Gunblade.
Is all that matters.
That fucking
Nothing else comes close, not even my life.
This lasts like 40 seconds.
Judgment cut and
not again.
Fucking music's dope. The
Summer
fucking piano music's dope. Jesus.
So hello, Grumpy. Grumpy is
what's
here.
up, Grumpy?
I'm gonna go get my keyboard out and fucking figure
Thanks
out.
For adding thanks for adding the coffee bot, Grumpy. It appreciates it. So we had our videos going over what we thought the DLC would be.
Mm-hmm.
We were wrong.
Completely. I still don't know what the fuck it is. I have no clue what we just saw.
I do know what it is. But
are you gonna spoil it for me?
It's not a spoiler because it's like it's on the website and it's on like they put out a director's letter like they do.
If
so
you spoil it for me, I'm gonna start liking lesbians. So just so you
it's
know
that'll
you can't lose them to the lesbians.
It's not a spoiler.
Anyone
if you want to go in completely blind, you can go in completely blind. But it's not a spoiler. What's happening?
I'm trusting you. Be gentle with me. It's my first time.
I don't know how you start it. It seems okay. So this seems to be
normally you say
what everyone is
to the other person.
What everyone assumed. This is in the like that Hemwick Charnel Lane type area.
That's what it looks like.
There's that part in the game where you have that. There's like a broken stargazer that you find, and it's like this doesn't work, and like a crow flies away off of it, and everyone thought that was like for Oz. It was like a scarecrow thing.
That's what it looked like. Yeah, fuck you, Preston. By the way, you asshole.
You only like men. Well, that's what's great about this.
Men are amazing.
Year. So this looks like where you start the DLC. But basically, the idea is that you go back in time. That's what they've said. You go back in time to before the puppet frenzy started.
Okay, so that's why you're fighting hunters instead of a lot of puppets.
Yeah, you're not fighting these puppets. You're fighting these like science. And then this gave me Prankster's Paradise vibes, right? Like the
yeah. That's where
which is a Disney, which is like a Disney Pinocchio thing, though. I think I don't think that happens in the book, but
I don't remember. It's been so long since I read the book.
It's possible that this is also an allude to.
What
it,
is
but you
the book
definitely
like?
you go.
What do you mean? What's the book like?
Is it like a horror? Is it like fantasy
Pinocchio.
more?
It's
like comedy. It's like whimsy kind of.
Well, I know some of the old Disney stories that they hack from.
I mean, it's a
like
little
dark
darker, definitely a little darker than Pinocchio.
But it's not like it's not a Brothers. It's
not like a Brothers Grimm thing. No.
It's not a Brothers Grimm story.
Oh, okay.
Cool and so you do. This is like where you go to the Alchemist Island. This is exactly this place, right? Exactly. Yeah. It was that place.
That shark is sick.
You're going somewhere else, right? Oh yeah, that's like we talked about this in Lies of P. That's the because in the movie it's a whale, but in the book it's a shark. So that's their way to explain it. You go on a submarine.
Sick.
But then you're going to like this, Isle of Adventure or whatever, and you have like he's wearing winter clothes here.
That's fucking morbid, dude.
Bro, you can wear that. You can wear that stuff anytime. You just got to deal with being sweaty.
You know, but it's like this is spring. This is the cat that's in the hub area of the main game, but he's a kitten because you're in the past.
Oh shit! Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So it's like he's gonna be a little kitten. So it's like that's awesome.
I don't mind kittens.
You kidding me?
Cats, though.
Yeah. So it's like I was like that's because he's got the collar. It's spring.
Cool. Cats are terrible.
Cats are cool too, but like fuck them, man. Like get out of my house.
I prefer not
to live outside.
Yeah, but
live outside.
Cats are also like fuck you too, though. That's why they're so great.
Right,
yeah,
like, but fuck them.
You're like fuck you, and they're like fuck you back.
No, we're not on mutual terms. I'll beat a cat to death.
And there's like,
I'm close.
I'll feed you to my dog. Keep
I'll feed you to myself, cat.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I didn't even. I thought this was P, but it's not.
No, it's of course it's not.
I was looking at this. I was looking at this.
Did your Lies of P boner get your brain all screwy?
No, I was looking at this giant puppet, but I didn't even notice like this like girl blue skinned P chick here.
Yeah.
But then you see your bloodborne beast like that we see in the main. We've seen this before here. We went over this in our last video on this. Like they released this picture.
Yeah.
The concept art, and so we've seen this. We were kind of all trying to guess what it was. I was like, I remember when we were like, is it going to be Neverland? And it's like, that's what kids don't grow up because they're frozen, right? I'm like, what is going to be the thing here? But they surprised us with this being like, you go back in the past before the puppet frenzy. Like here's some like puppets frozen in blood or something. Like that's some wild, that's some Gremlin World stuff right here.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah, that shit is sick.
Yeah, that dude's covered in wax. That's kinky. Little hot wax. You ever done that? You ever
Dark
done
Souls
that,
3 shit. Nah, never fucked with wax.
You never played around with little hot wax? Nah, I know Wizard has it. So.
No. We see
just on my boner.
Here he is with like
don't pour it on your boner. I'd give you that advice.
A strength thrusting weapon here, but this is cool. He calls this horn, blows this horn, and he calls Alidoro, but like the original.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask. I didn't know we were in the past. I was like, I already killed that bastard. So
yeah, so this is original Alidoro. This is the one girl's brother.
Okay. Yeah.
So we'll get to actually meet him and see the actual cool guy himself. This guy using a boom hammer. I just noticed that this boss using like the Bloodborne boom hammer. See, got the rocket propulsion on it.
On his world Rampion.
And he's got Rampion. Yeah, I was just gonna say he's got Rampion. The Simon's Bowblade here. Like,
I fucking love the Simon's Bowblade. That shit was so slick.
It was clean, right?
And we got another new arm here. We see one. This is another one.
Yeah, it looks.
This is a
flying shark is insane.
A shark, yeah. So they're giving us the shark enemy basically, because he's got the same.
All you need is Gremlin World, dude. I'm telling you.
Yeah, they already leaked him earlier though.
They
leaked him in the last little in some of the pictures.
We see this guy reminds me of the guy from Dark Souls 2.
Yeah, that. Oh, Dark Souls 2.
Great, now I've got a boner. Thanks.
No, because isn't there that one that random boss that's like placed out of nowhere? That's like he has that like big cannonball thing. He's got like a thing sticking out of him, and he's just in like a big room and like guarding a door.
I thought you meant the flying shark.
No, not the flying. Flying Shark is Bloodborne Fishing Hamlet.
Bloodborne and Remnant 2. If anyone ever played Remnant 2.
Yeah, I haven't played Remnant.
That game
2.
is amazing.
Remnant though.
I've got. There was a lot.
I haven't had a chance to play it.
There was a lot of Bloodborne stuff when we were going over this last time because I was like, you seems to be. It's just like a frozen fishing village. Like all the best Souls DLC has snow and fishing village. That's what I need.
And no, in Dark Souls 2, I think you might be thinking of his name is like Volstad or something. In the Crypts, he's like a big ass, like kind of giant guy.
No, not like thin. I'm not gonna bother looking him up, but yeah, there's just that one random boss that's like he doesn't have a cutscene. You just walk in and he's at the other end of the room. He's like, I got this ball, and he throws it.
That goes so too.
Yeah, so. Then he has this here.
His claws are sick.
The wall fucking sword blade here.
Like he back in a lip, bruh?
And fire. And this is I think that's the girl there.
Ruby, I'll sell you my Audi for $25,000. You can have it, bro.
So then here's P doing a judgment cut end, which is this is a judgment cut. Like if you know what, like you guys know what I'm talking about, right? From Devil May Cry. This is Virgil's judgment cut.
Shit, no.
Yeah, I heard you get lightheaded when you said it. Like you got all squeaky voiced and shit. Like you were some 8-year-old playing Call of Duty.
You didn't even hear. Like you saw me watching it back. I was like judgment cut end. I literally like yelled it when I was like judgment cut end.
I know. I heard you just a second ago.
I know. No, I mean you didn't hear my real. That was me watching it again. My actual live reaction when it showed up.
Damn,
I was like, oh my god, it's judgment cut end. Because that's the one thing Lies of P does is they kind of throw in stuff from other games. It's like, yeah, that's cool. Like it's like, wait, we think that's cool too. Let me see if I can find a video of it. Yeah, see?
I know what it is.
That shit is sick.
I literally was just playing Devil May Cry recently.
Yeah. I'm not just showing you, it's for the audience.
Audience don't need to know.
Yeah, judgment cut end.
What the fuck was I just playing that was just like Devil May Cry?
Ruby asked, wait, Lies of P is a Bloodborne game? Yes. It's not made by FromSoft. It's not made by FromSoft, but it is like it's got some Bloodborne, it's got some Dark Souls, it's got some Sekiro.
Spiritual successor in a way.
It can't even be a spiritual. Wait, Bloodborne's not technically dead, so it can't be a spiritual successor.
Well, yeah, Bloodborne's kind of dead.
Well, the game doesn't have to be dead for there to be a spiritual successor.
No, it's basically like we really like this thing. We wanted to make this thing too.
It's like kind of like an homage,
it's an homage. Yeah.
It's an homage. It's more of like because it's not all Bloodborne. There's a lot of Bloodborne there, but there's some Dark Souls. It's a Souls like homage, and even people said like it's not even a Souls like, it's a Souls game. Like FromSoft could have made this.
It's the best Souls game, Souls game that's come out ever.
Yeah, it honestly is like it. Yeah, so
it scratches that itch.
It scratches the itch, and it's more like Bloodborne in its like speed, versus Souls games. But you can also play it kind of slow if you wanted to. But even then, like it blends the two together so well because you get that Bloodborne speed with that Dark Souls like. Control of the combat with the blocking and how it's like, you have that Bloodborne regain mechanic, but only if you block the attack and if you parry it at the perfect time. It's just like, I can't wait to play through it again. But I'll probably just play through the whole game again before the DLC comes out.
Yeah, I plan on doing that too. And start a brand new playthrough.
Yeah, so summer 2025. No proper date,
twink.
But it is.
Oh, that's Robbie's birthday.
He's twinking out. And then we got a letter that basically said from the director. And he says, "Cross the bounds of time and join in my excitement as we take you back to the beginning of the Lies of P storyline. I'm sure you agree with the long journey to bring you this news was well worth it. The first gameplay trailer for Lies of P Overture was just unveiled to PlayStation State of Play, filled with incredible revelations. We hope you enjoyed watching it as much as we did making it. This was a historic debut for us, and it was especially gratifying to share the cinematic moment with fans. Veterans of Souls-like games and newcomers alike." Like, they're really calling it out. Veterans of Souls-like games. Like, they knew what they did. As you might have guessed from the title, Lies of P Overture takes you back in time to uncover the hidden stories of Croft. Do you remember the moment when you, as Geppetto's most ambitious masterwork, woke up in the middle of the Great Puppet Frenzy, a massacre that devastated the entire city around you? Now you will venture back in time to experience the harrowing journey that birthed that fateful moment. Through Lies of P Overture, we aimed to fully refine, forge, and complete the story as we originally envisioned it. There's a term in movie making known as a director's cut. This version differs from an initial theatrical release and usually includes additional footage. The filmmaker believes perfects the work. With Lies of P Overture, I wonder if we subconsciously aim to create a developer's cut of Lies of P. Our production crew had so many stories and features that we're eager to explore. We were constantly brainstorming until the very end, figuring out how to weave these elements into Lies of P. Overture was a major challenge for me as the director. With this new retrospective, we're committing to ensuring that the love and support we receive from Lies of P is honored, and at the same time, feeling the story we've always wanted to share. Rest assured, we'll continue giving it our all until the very end. And thanks for everyone since the launch with the valuable feedback. They've even changed the game since like it first launched, like adding the ability to have like hats be a separate headpiece. You can have like hats and you don't know. You haven't taken the Kool-Aid. You haven't taken the Kool-Aid. Oh, man.
In a post.
Look at this that they released as well on the website to talk about it. This seems like the Lady Maria of the Astral Clock Tower, but she's a redhead. And
yep.
One thing that
she's like fucking what's that bitch's name? Melania from
Melania, yeah. So yeah, she's got Gemini on her hip here. Gemini on her hip. And so it says also it's in this follow the path of the legendary stalker. We have news of the legendary stalker from the story, but we're actually going to go back and see them. So we're basically going to see the stalkers as they were, and not what what they became during the frenzy. And then you see here the gunblade that's literally just a fucking Final Fantasy gunblade.
They do that though in Lies of P. Like they do a lot of stuff like that. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Damn.
Really excited for this. Look who
broadsword.
I'm not on the stream tonight, gents. I had a rough day at work and needed some rest. Have a great stream, and y'all take care. Everyone had a bad day but me. I feel bad.
I didn't say I had a bad day. I just said
shit. Yeah. All good, Jessica.
Yeah, Jessica, we'll just make fun of you after the stream. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I
said Wizard ASMR.
See you, Preston.
Bye.
My nerds and virgin. Bye, Preston. Bye. Anyway, so
sayonara.
See you, bro.
Ruby King. Oh, it's not like a sequel. No, this is a DLC. The sequel to Lies of P. You will know it when that happens. Wizard
will literally have to recover for a week once he hears that.
No, okay, really? We're gonna. Yeah. You remember what's gonna be in the sequel, right? And you're gonna make me the one that has to recover for a week.
Yeah. Yep, sure am.
You're gonna do that. Really?
That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm doing it right now.
Shit, that would be cool if we fought the fucking Universal horror monsters. Like
hey, Summer, don't be jealous because we said goodbye to somebody in the chat, okay? Calm down, honey.
Anyway,
you're my number one.
So it's funny you say that. Preston is looking for the world's smallest violin.
It's in my pants, hanging to the left.
Wait a minute.
We'll be right back.
I need to make a stinger for when you do that. I need to have some video that's like
bang.
Like the Eric Andre show, the dun 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 dun.
I want Oh, who motherfucker? What's his name? Stone Cold. He stuns the shit out of him, and he jumps like 20 feet in the air. Oh my God!
Oh,
that was The Rock that always did.
Well, the both of them. Scott Steiner sold it crazy.
Yeah,
that
Scott Steiner did.
His is the best one.
The Rock would backflip.
Gay for knowing this.
Yeah, Rock's is awesome too, but his is like way too cartoony.
Yeah, Scott Steiner, the bad guy, right?
Yeah.
Bad guy.
Well, they're
anyway.
both,
So
Stone Cold. Yeah. Anyway. I'm not gay, I swear.
So Snowman, you were talking about the all right, good night for real this time, Preston.
So you know
no, so the Universal Monsters, Snowman. So there is a theory that the final batch of bosses that you face are like Frankenstein characters.
Oh,
so
nice.
you fight a giant like wrestling champion that's like crazed out on this.
I mean, you can put that segue up on the segue
literally
board
just
too,
lost
while we're at
interest.
it.
I have no clue. I don't even know what we're talking about anymore.
Anyway, so yeah, you
just
fight. There's a Frankenstein, there's a Bride of Frankenstein, and there's an Igor, basically. So there's a little bit there in that already.
Hell yeah.
And if they keep doing the Bloodborne stuff and they give you some type of
you get Wolfman
Castle
and Dracula,
Canehurst, right? Castle Canehurst, right? Like some
that'd
type
be
of
cool.
That shit was so sick. Those monsters in front of the fucking castle before you even go in, the blood fucking flea things.
The little spiders.
Yeah, those things. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the blood sucking things.
Yeah, those shits are creep town.
Castle Canehurst is cool.
Yep.
I love
snow aesthetic, right?
Man, they got to do a Bloodborne type Elden Ring now, man. I couldn't imagine a horror type game like that. That would be my dream game.
You got to keep playing that DLC. You got to keep playing that DLC, Snowman.
Oh yeah, it is. I mean, there are a lot of parts in Elden Ring that are horror, but
play that DLC, Snowman.
Yeah, I do need to get back into it. I keep forgetting that was even out.
It's a small spoiler. They literally like you. They're like you're in a horror game now, bitches. Like,
damn.
Yeah, like
I just killed that lion, and then you get his big ass head as a headpiece.
Yeah.
That shit.
You're
is
like
sick.
You're early then.
Yeah, I'm still pretty early. I'm a little bit after that, but
go back to if you found the old horn scent lady, you got to go back and talk to her with the head on.
Oh.
You
sneaky ass game.
You got to do that to advance the quest.
Japanese ass game ass.
Yeah, that Japanese game design.
I love it.
Huge
inspiration.